What's up, guys? Welcome to the Rosy Tarot. For those of you that are brand new to the channel, welcome, welcome. For those of you that have been longtime subscribers and part of the Rosy tribe, I love you guys, and I just want to say that I'm back. And I'm super excited to be back with you guys. I've missed you so much. I have probably overthought what this moment would be like and what it would look like and feel like, and overthought it some more. So I really hope that you guys are as excited to see me as I am to see you. I wanted to do a sort of fan favorite for my very first reading coming back to YouTube. So I decided, since it is February, it is currently February 2022, I wanted to go with a kind of a throwback that you guys enjoy for Valentine's Day, which is my Lost Love Letters spread. So for those of you that are new and are not familiar with what this spread entails, I will leave all of the questions that we cover, there are 5 to be exact, in the box below. This is a reading that I offer as a personal reading. So if you find it really resonates and you want to check that out, my website and all the deets are in the box below. But basically, it is a reading for those of you out there who have a specific person in mind, and B, little to no contact with said person. So this can be someone you consider a lost love, perhaps. And we're just going to do a little bit of detective work. We're going to dive a little bit deeper into that person's energy and kind of what they're currently thinking and feeling. If they could say anything to you, what would they say at this current time? Things like that. So I did decide, and I know a lot of you are kind of naysayers of this, but don't fret, give it a chance before you click off of here. I did decide to do this as like a pick a deck. So instead of doing all 12 zodiac signs, I wanted to be able to focus my time and energy on 3 detailed, in-depth readings for you guys, since there's usually a lot of overlap in the 12 zodiac sign readings anyway. So that being said, I'm not going to pull any cards or anything like that off of camera. They'll all be on camera. So just pick whichever deck resonates most with you. Deck number 1 or group number 1 will be this Howlite Point and the True Heart Intuitive, if I can talk, the True Heart Intuitive Tarot, which is this guy. And then group number 2 will be this Aragonite, I believe is how you say it, pink Aragonite Point. And the Muse Tarot, which I really love, which looks like this. And then for the 3rd, it will be the Cosmic Slumber Tarot, which looks like this. And this Angel Aura Quartz Crystal Point. So take a second, take a deep breath, and just go with whichever group resonates with you, of course. Some of you may know the drill on this. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this. I'm just super excited to reconnect with you guys. Make sure you leave me lots of comments in the box below, and I will see you over at your group. Mwah. Hi, group number 1. If you chose the True Heart Intuitive Tarot and the Howlite Crystal Point, welcome to your Lost Love Letters reading for February 2022. So we're going to go ahead and dive right into question number 1, which is, if this person that you're thinking of could tell you anything, if they could say anything to you right now, February 2022, what would it be? Let's find out. So if this person, group number 1 is thinking of, could say anything to them right now, what would it be? 3 cards, please. If this person could say anything to them, what would it be? Way too many cards. 2 more, please. All right, so bottom of the deck, group number 1, I'm not good enough for you. Seems to be a pretty common theme whenever I do these readings as personal readings. But let's dive into these 3 messages that I got here. So the first one that popped out says, I feel stuck in my current situation. I'm so proud of you. And my heart still belongs to you. Very interesting energies. I'm going to pull one more message card and then we're going to dig into just the intuitive feelings that I'm getting from this group of messages. So one more message here for group number 1. If this person could say anything to them right now, what would it be? Are you fucking kidding me? You can't make this shit up. Group number 1. Am I good enough for you? Is the question. That is total confirmation for me that if this person could say anything to you, group number 1, it would be that they don't feel good enough for you. And they likely never have. I would guess that in whatever way that the 2 of you separated, like if this person left you, they may have left you feeling like you weren't good enough for them, but that's never been the case. Like it's just been total projection. They have been projecting onto you their fears, which, not to sound like a broken record, but are that they are not good enough for you. So beyond that, I feel like what this person would tell you is how much they fucking admire you. It's so crazy because I feel like if you chose this group, that you're a fucking rock star. Like, I feel like it's undisputed that you are awesome. And like everybody can see that. Perhaps everybody but you can see that. And I still feel like this person got the best of you. Like this person still found a way to make you feel like you weren't good enough for them. And the truth was, they're the ones that felt that way the entire time. So beyond that, and underneath of that, by the way, we've got this card, you feel like home to me. I definitely get the sense that this person misses you. They definitely still feel the feels for you. With this, my heart still belongs to you. But I do get the sense that this person is in another perhaps connection, in another situation now. This could be a number of things. We'll find out more as the reading progresses. But for some of you, you already know that this person's like in another relationship. It also could be that it's long distance, you know, whatever that situation is. It could be they're stuck in a work situation or they're stuck in a family situation. But I think by and large, the majority of you are going to know exactly what I'm talking about. And it's another romantic connection that they're in. So they would like you to know that they feel kind of stuck, you know, where they're at now. We'll find out more, but biggest message right out the gate to you, group number 1, is that this person wants you to know that they don't feel good enough for you and they never have. So real talk, if they could say anything, that is what it would be. So let's dig into how they currently feel about you. So we're going to go ahead and dig into this deck that you selected at the beginning. So how does this person currently feel? How do they truly feel in their heart? How do they truly feel in their heart about group number 1? How do they truly feel about group number 1? How do they truly feel? Give me one more overall. Yeah, I mean, bottom of the deck, we've got strength. I feel like there's a lot of fucking stubbornness here, a lot of pride coming from this person, because the overall energy that I pulled here is judgment. So how does this person feel about you? The very first card I pulled and the overall energy. We've got the Fool and Judgment, okay? So this person feels like they want to take a leap of faith. Like what they would love truly in their heart is to start over with you, to have a new beginning with you, to reconcile with you, to get a second chance with you. But at the same time, there's a lot of stubbornness here. You know, we've got right in the middle here, the Queen of Swords and the Five of Swords. Like, this is a real fucking Ice Queen energy. Five of Swords. This is like winning at all costs. You know, this is not wanting to admit that you fucked up, basically. You know, not wanting to admit that you made the wrong choice. And I feel like this person has gone and gotten themselves stuck in a fucking situation of some kind. And as much as in their heart they may like to come back to you or reconcile with you in some type of way, their mind gets in the way. Like what they would lose, what they would have to lose in order to make that happen. With this Strength card right here, like I feel like they would have to swallow their pride and admit that they have made some poor choices. You know, that they didn't choose right. They didn't choose correctly. And perhaps that is one of the biggest things that's holding them back from coming towards you. But we'll see. We'll see what else we can find out. So let me grab a few more decks here and we're going to dig into this further and see what else we can find out. So how does this person currently feel about group number 1? Wow, we've got feminine energy. I feel like that regardless if the person you're inquiring about is a man or a woman, that you make them like lean into their more feminine energy, like their more feeling side, okay? Their heart space. You perhaps make them want to forget about the more practical, grounded side of things and make them feel all the feels. And I feel like that for this person in particular, that makes them feel very vulnerable, because I don't feel like that is their standard mode, if you will. Like I will just be legit and real with you. Like I am a feminine. I identify as being female. However, I'm not super comfortable leaning into my own feminine energy when it comes to romantic relationships. So again, it doesn't matter if it's a man or a woman, take it as it resonates. I definitely feel like you tap into that. And that's especially powerful for this person. So give me one more card here. How do they currently feel? Wow, so we've got illusions. And what is this bottom of the deck? Yeah, heart fog. Wow. It's like a very similar energy. So this card states illusions. Clouded judgment, unbalanced and skewed. And then heart fog, mixed signals, blocked emotions, and clutter. Yeah, like I feel like that they get themselves in a tizzy when it comes to you. It makes them question. They question themselves. I feel like they almost feel like they're a little fucking crazy. And furthermore, I'm going to say, I don't feel that you're dealing with someone here who trusts their own feelings at all. Like, I feel like this person is very comfortable making decisions with their head and not their heart. And so that being said, it's likely that you, throughout the time that you've known one another, you've gotten to, yay you, you've gotten to be on the receiving end of that bullshit, receiving mixed signals, because this person is blocked emotionally. Their heart chakra is not open and ready to receive love. That is not the vibe I get. I feel like this person is very unsure of themselves, and this person does not trust themselves. They don't trust their heart. Yet at the same time, right underneath that card, we've got heart song, inner knowing, telepathy, and intuition. It's like you unlock that within them, group one, that intuition, that inner knowing. They feel so drawn to you, and you have done a lot for them in the way of unlocking that. But it's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable for them. They feel more comfortable being fucking Elsa over here. Ice Queen. You may be dealing with an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. Take it as it resonates. Or someone that really exhibits those sorts of qualities that are a lot more heady, in the head, a lot less in the heart. Okay. So let's see if we can get anything else. So how does this person currently feel? How do they currently feel as of February 2022? How do they feel about group number one? Are you fucking kidding me? So we've got self-worth, bottom of the deck. This bingo, ding, ding, ding. This is what it's all about, guys. I really get that sense. Like, am I good enough for you? Am I good enough for you? You very much trigger this person's fear that they are not good enough. You trigger the fuck out of them in that regard. And furthermore, I want to note that you may do the same exact thing, or they may do the same exact thing to you. Like, make you feel like you're not worthy, like you're not enough. But the truth is, how do they feel about you? They feel like you're their dream come true. Dream come true. But what's the other card that pops out with that? Fear. Look at that. The monster here. The shadow monster. That is literally, it looks to be just the reflection of one of these tiny little trees. But it's bullshit. It's fear. It's made up. It's their own wounds. It's a narrative that they've created that is scary, that tells them that they're not good enough, that tells them that they have to live a certain way, or be somebody, be a certain way. And be that, societal pressures or pressure that they place on themselves. That's where they're at. You scare the shit out of this person because they don't feel good enough. Yet at the same time, they're so proud of you. Like, they fucking admire you. Regardless if they have done anything to convey that to you. That's the facts. So let's move forward here, group number one. Let's take a look next at all of this being said. What do they want moving forward with you? So what does this person want? What does this person want moving forward with group number one? They want a fucking brand new beginning. Ace of Inspiration. And this is the Ace of Wands, okay? Bow chicka wow wow. Yeah, this person's super into you. Like, they want a passionate new beginning. They want to get back to a place where the two of you can have fun again. I feel like there is no shortage of like physical attraction and, desire, whatever we want to call it. You feel me? Those types of feelings don't seem like they're short here, coming up short. It feels like, bottom of the deck here, we've got the Knight of Wands, which could be sort of a player, somebody that likes to roll in and, one and done, out of there. But let's see what else we can find out. So what do they want moving forward with you? At the very least, they want to get back with you. You feel me? In that type of way. Let's see what else. Wow, so we've got the Knight of Cups as well, the Knight of Emotions. I definitely feel like they want to come back in and be romantic and be passionate. They want to offer you not friendship. Like, what this person wants with you moving forward, they want to offer you their cup. This person is still very much they're about it. Don't think for a second that they're not. And that may or may not be the answer that you were hoping for, but that is what I'm picking up. We've got the Hierophant. What this person wants with you moving forward is a higher level of commitment. But what do we got on the bottom of the deck? Page of Materials. That's the Page of Pentacles. But they don't feel worthy. They don't feel good enough. They do not feel good enough. This has been the problem literally since you met this person. Whatever occurred between the two of you and what's continuing to occur. What holds this person back from coming towards you with their fucking wand and their cup of love and their, higher level of commitment, so to speak, wanting to give it an official label with that Hierophant, is that they don't feel like they have enough to offer you. They don't feel worthy. They don't feel good enough. They don't feel like they have what it takes to make you happy. So let's pull one more card. What does this person want with group number one? What does this person want with group number one moving forward? Hold, please. Wow, we've got Awakening. Which in this deck, this is the Star. This is the Star. What this person wants with you moving forward is to heal things, to fully mend things, to make everything better, to make everything right. To make everything better. Actually, no, it's not the Star. It's Judgment. It's card 20. It's Judgment. Which we already got earlier. Even more of a confirmation. What this person wants is to reconcile. And for those of you that are new here, all of my Rosy tribe out there can vouch for me. I am never this like forwardly, openly like optimistic or blunt about these sorts of situations, because let me tell you what I'm not in the business of doing is like giving a bunch of false hope or spewing some bullshit or, telling some sort of bullshit story that I know that people want to hear. Like, I feel like more often than not, I'm doing the opposite. I feel like I'm delivering a message that people probably don't want to hear. But I just have to keep it real. I'm simply keeping it real here. Like, this reading is pretty clear cut, pretty easy to read. That this person's super into you still to this day, no matter what they've said or what's happened. And what this person wants moving forward truly is a new beginning. They want to be your Knight of Cups. They want to be your hero, so to speak. And they want to reconcile. That is what I'm seeing. So will they ever make a move? The $1 million question. That is what we're going to take a look at next. Group number 1. Will this person ever make a move? Oh my God. So bottom of the deck, we've got the Ace of Wands again. Okay. So I love the cards that popped out for this. So we've got Temperance. We have got the Hanged One, which is the Hanged Man. And we have, again, the Princess of Pentacles, which is the Page of Pentacles. Until this person gets their worthiness issues sorted out, until they feel good enough, which is an inside job, which has nothing to do with you, this person is going to stay suspended. This person is meant to heal through this connection and through this experience. This person is meant to get to a point where they can see things from a higher perspective. And you are a huge part of that journey that this person is on. But it is very unlikely that you will see them make a move until they've sorted themselves out. This has nothing to do with you. Nothing, group 1. And perhaps, just throwing it out there, you're on that same journey. You know, you're on this journey of realizing your own worth and your own value. You're on a journey of learning to validate yourself instead of desperately seeking the validation of others, or specifically desperately seeking the validation of this person. Okay. So take that into account. It's not going to be for everybody. But I do get the sense that there's a chance that you'll hear from this person again, and that they will one day eventually act on all of these desires. But it is not your job to sit around and wait for them to do so. It is not your job to sit around and wait for them to do so. I want to be perfectly clear about that, okay? And frankly, you may have zero desire for that to occur. You know, you may just be watching this. You may be moved on. You know, you were just curious how this person's doing. So whatever that looks like for you, take it as it resonates. Let me know in the comments below how you feel about it. But always remember, I feel like I say this over and over and over again, but it's so true and so powerful. And it's this: what's meant for you is already yours. Okay? What's meant for you is already yours. So if this person is meant to be a part of your journey and your future, they will be. There's nothing that you have to do in desperation, you know, to make that happen. Never forget that. And think about, you know, if you have wasted so many days or months, or for some of you years, waiting for this person to get their shit together and come back towards you, think about that. Think about the fact that you're losing the best years of your life waiting around, if that is you. and perhaps it's not. But yeah, that is not the experience that you're intended to have. You know, Earth should not be so painful or miserable for all of us spiritual beings that are just having a human experience. Here we are. That's all we are. You know, we're spiritual beings having a human experience. And there's so many more things that you could be doing with your time than waiting around for someone to realize that you're good enough. When the truth is that what you're really waiting around for is for them to realize that they're good enough. Let me know if that resonates with you. So last but not least, what's the most important thing you need to know about the future? So what is the most important thing that group number 1 needs to know about the future of this connection? Wow. Give me one more. Yep. Oh, bottom of the deck, stars. You can manifest your every wish. I love that card. So we've got the first card that popped out says sun. Paint the sun back into your sky. I had a feeling. If you were watching this, I, again, get the sense, and I was probably why I was blubbering whatever I was just saying out of nowhere. I get the sense that some of you out there have just been down and out and sad about this situation. And you have felt depressed and, you know, just such despair and felt like it was never going to get better. The message here is clear. Like, paint the sun back into your sky. This person is not the sun. Okay? They're not the sun. And I feel that perhaps some of you have given them that sort of power. So fuck it. Fuck if this person comes back or not. It's time for you to paint the sun back into your sky, okay? Be honest with yourself. You can be your own knight. You don't need somebody to come and fucking save you because you're amazing. And you're the only one that doesn't see that. I feel like you and this person are on a very similar journey. I feel like there's likely a lot of mirroring that happens between you and this person. You both have to achieve what you were meant to achieve as far as lessons are concerned. You know, the soul contract, if you will, the karmic lessons that were meant to occur between the two of you. And for you, group number 1, the bigger lessons pertaining to this connection have to do with the relationship you have with yourself. How much power are you giving? Think about it. Like, the sun, that's, you know, your life force energy. Like in, you know, your zodiac signs, for example, your sun sign, like the planet, the sun, where that is in your natal birth chart in astrology. It's like your life force energy, right? In the tarot, the sun, it's yours, okay? It's yours. So when you make somebody else or something else your sun, you are effectively giving literally every bit of your power away to somebody or something else that isn't you. You don't need anybody to come and fucking save you. Like, you're a boss in your own right. You are meant to learn this. That is the most important thing that you need to know about the future of this connection. Keep that in mind, okay? And I feel like all of you know, at least for the most part. Let me know in the box below if you already know what it is that you need to do. as it pertains to this connection. And if this resonates with you, because it's my belief that that's all a tarot reading should ever do, right? Is just confirm what your own intuition already knows. And I feel like this is a boss ass group of people. If you chose group number 1, you already know that you don't need anyone to save you. You already know that you can be your own knight in shining armor. You already know you need to take your fucking power back away from this turd. It's just time to do it. So treat yourself. It's Valentine's Day. Take back your power and love yourself. You know, be your own knight. I'm going to get you an affirmation card to wrap up this reading, group number 1. Let me know, let me know in the comments if this resonated with you. And again, if you guys are interested in a personalized version of this reading, I do have a limited number of them open for February, so check out my website. But yeah, give me an affirmation, please, for group number 1. All right, it says, believing in spiritual guidance gives me certainty and the freedom to keep dreaming, even when I can't yet see the result. I love this. Perhaps many of you that chose this group are just desperate for something that feels certain. You know, you want a sign that something is for sure. This is urging you, this message, this affirmation. It's urging you to believe in what your own intuition is telling you. Allow that intuitive feeling that you have to give you certainty, to put you at ease, to make you feel free, even when you can't see something manifest into reality yet, okay? Whatever that looks like for you, take it as it resonates. I feel like it's going to be a little bit different for all of you. So that is what I've got for you, group number 1. I love you so much, and I can't wait to see you next time. Until then, mwah, peace. All right, group number 2. If you chose the Aragonite point, am I saying that right? Aragonite? I don't fucking know. This beautiful pink on brand. It is very on brand. We're going to set it right there. Look, it looks perfect. But yes, I digress. Group number 2. Why do I feel like fellow Geminis chose this pile? I don't fucking know. Maybe not. Shout out if you are in Gemini Nation. Let me know in the comments below. This is probably the pile I would have picked. Guess we're going to find out what that means. But yeah, if you chose the Muse Tarot and the light pink Aragonite point, this is your Lost Love Letters reading for February 2022. So what we're going to do first in this reading, group number 2, I almost called you Gemini. I'm so sorry if you're not a Gemini and you're watching this. That is totally fine. What we're going to find out first here is if this person could say anything to you right now as of February 2022, what would it be? If they could say anything, if they could show up at your doorstep and just like real talk, truth serum, let it spill out, what would it be? So what would this person say to group number 2? Give me one more. All right. Bottom of the deck, we've got please don't give up on me. But maybe the message underneath of it really wanted to be seen as well, which says, could you ever trust me again? Very interesting. So the other cards that wanted to pop out here, group number 2, we've got, I'm trying to replace you and it's proving to be impossible. We've got mental health. along with this giant chill pill. And then I can't imagine my future without you in it. Very, very interesting. We're going to get one more card from this deck just to kind of wrap it up here. If this person could say anything to group number 2, what would it be? If this person could say anything to group number 2, what would it be? You've affected my life significantly. Very, very interesting. So I definitely feel like group number 2, with that mental health card, that's really screaming to me. I feel like that this person would tell you that they've been unwell, and perhaps this is something you already knew. Like you may have known that this person kind of struggles with their own mental health, but I feel like that has been a factor in this connection. Like this person perhaps has been like up and down and sideways and hasn't sought out the appropriate therapeutic treatments, to manage their own mental health. And they want you to know that. They know that they have tested you and they have given you every fucking reason to not trust them and to give up on them, which is why I feel like these cards came out. Please don't give up on me, and could you ever trust me again? This person knows. So take it as it resonates. If this doesn't sound like your story, then it might not be, okay? You may want to go with a different deck, but I get the sense that this person has really tested your fucking limits. Like you perhaps gave and gave and gave to this person and they just kept shitting on you. They just kept giving you every reason to run. And then they likely dumped you and ran after you had done a lot for them. And they want you to know that they have not been able to find anybody else, at the very least, that has been quite as understanding and gracious and kind and caring and generous and patient and just all of those things with them as you were. So for what it's worth, they want you to know that. And I feel like this person does really struggle to imagine, their future without having the type of partner that you are, regardless if it's you or not. I keep thinking of that John Mayer song, I'm Gonna Find Another You. Random. But yeah, like I feel like this person has tried to find another you and they haven't been able to. They haven't. And perhaps that just means they haven't found anyone that's been willing or able to put up with their shit the way that you did. We'll dig into it deeper, but regardless, above all else, I do feel like this person is at the very least aware. They're aware. They are finally aware of the fact that like what you did for them was major. They've not found anyone else that has been able or willing to do for them what you did. Gold star. I'm just teasing. Let's keep going. Let's see what else we can find out. So what we're going to dig into next, group number 2, is how do they currently feel? So how do they truly feel about you deep down? So we're going to dig into the Muse Tarot that you selected at the beginning and see what we can find out. So group number 2. So how does this person, group number 2, is thinking of? How do they truly feel? How do they truly feel? About group number 2. Give me one more overall. Overall energy is the Six of Cups. So yeah, I mean, I feel like this person definitely misses you. Like they're reminiscing about you, they're missing you, you know, feeling all the feels, nostalgic, you know, kind of look like you take a look at this card, like this girl on this card, and she's just like, you know, and this, like, whatever she's holding here, it's like a tiny little girl that's so carefree and is just like all up in her imagination, having the time of her life, right? I imagine this is like an energy of somebody that is nostalgic about a simpler time, which for some people is childhood. Some people didn't have a great childhood, so they don't feel that sort of that connection to that time in their life. But that being said, I feel like you represent a simpler time for this person. You brought a level of comfort and stability to this person that they no longer have. And take it as it resonates. That's the vibe that I'm getting. And I feel like this person very much misses that stability that you provided. That being said, I don't love the other cards that came out here. Could definitely be dealing with a fire sign here. So an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, okay? Doesn't have to be. But yeah, a lot of fire energy and a lot of selfish energy. I mean, we've got the 10 of Wands, you know, we've got the 5 of Wands, we've got the Knight of Wands, okay? And then we've got the Muse of Materials. Could also be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I feel like this person misses the stability that you brought them. I do. I feel like you could have brought them all kinds of, however you want to look at it. You know, you could have made them feel emotionally secure, or you could have brought them like financial security in some type of way. For some of you, take it as it resonates. And tying back to the beginning of the reading with that mental health card, I feel like you're dealing with somebody here who isn't entirely stable. And this person was probably, for lack of a better term, a bit of a drain on you, but you were willing, you know, you were ready and willing to let this person suck you dry, you know, and they probably did. Don't get it twisted. I feel like this person misses that. They miss what you did for them, but their feelings towards you, for whatever reason, there's a real like competitive energy here, or just a real selfish, shitty energy. I feel like this might be a person that kind of likes to have their cake and eat it too, if that resonates. They love the attention and the stability that you provide them, but, you know, at the same time, this person like to get attention from lots of sources, from lots of places. I hate to use the word narcissist, like, you know, haphazardly and just toss it around, because I feel like that's so common anymore. But these are sort of narcissistic vibes that I'm picking up. Again, take that as it resonates. Let me know in the comments if the person that you're thinking of has some narcissistic tendencies. I don't love it. I don't love what's come up here. Oh my God. And then the first, like, without even, you know, requesting an energy here, we've got fantasy, dreams, fairy tale, imagination as to how this person feels about you. It's very fantastical. I feel like this person likely projected onto you. And when they were with you, or in some type of whatever, something stable with you, they would just fantasize about the grass being greener elsewhere. And that's the problem. I feel like you're dealing with somebody here who chases a fantasy, but they're never living in reality. They're never experiencing the present moment in something that's real and raw and vulnerable. And that could have something to do with their mental health, or it could be something much deeper than that. So let's keep going here. If cards will quit popping out. We're going to get one more from this deck. So how does this person feel about group number 2? How do they feel? Wow, so we've got better off, happiness, perspective, and clear headspace. I feel like that this person goes back and forth. And again, I know I keep talking about the mental health here, but it just seems very pertinent. I feel like one minute this person is telling themselves that they're fucking way better off without you and they're happier without you. And then in 30 seconds, they're on a whole opposite end of the spectrum. And they're woe is me, and they're feeling like, they're a piece of shit and that you're way better off without them. I feel like there's a lot of instability with this person. I don't feel like this person trusts themselves, or nor can they be trusted, to be honest, because they're so all over the place. Take all that as it resonates. So all of this being said, so what does this person want moving forward with you? What do they want moving forward? So what does this person want moving forward? Too many. What does this person want moving forward with group number 2? So we've got the Queen of Cups, and we've got the 9 of Torches, which is the 9 of Wands. I feel like this person doesn't want to give up on this connection. This person wants to express their feelings and emotions to you in a way that they've never been able to before, but they're a fucking mess. Because bottom of the deck, we've got the 4 of Cups. And then right underneath of that, we've got the Knight of Cups. I feel like this person is like fucking ADD when it comes to getting attention. Their attention when it comes to like romantic relationships in general. They love getting attention because this person does not feel good enough with this Princess of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles. This person needs to be balanced with Temperance here. I know that's why this came through. Like, a lot of healing needs to occur within this person that has nothing to do with you, okay? Wow. This is just all over the place. Because I feel like this is somebody who, if you let this person take an inch, they're going to fucking take a mile. And then before you know it, they're going to be gone again. Like, that's the kind of vibes that I'm getting. Right now, this second, they may want to fight for you and don't want to give up on this. And they want to come in and, kind of love bomb you. But then before you know it, they're fucking bored. They're bored. And then they're the Knight of fucking Wands again, gone. They're off, fighting towards their next conquest. That kind of energy. Let me know if that resonates with you. And I know that that's not super pleasant, but I'm just keeping it 100 with you guys. That is what I'm seeing here. So will this person ever make a move towards you? That is the next question we're going to take a look at. Bottom of the deck, we've got the Seven of Swords. Oh, I hate this energy. I'm just keeping it 100 with you guys. And please let me know in the comments if this resonates and whatnot. But yeah, I mean, I feel like, yeah, this person may come to you whenever they're feeling all up in their feelings, Five of Cups. They may come to you when they're feeling sad and lonely and, helpless and lost and down and out, right? They may come to you in that moment. But at the end of the day, this person is fucking emotionally unavailable. Like, I feel like a lot of these displays of emotion are almost borderline manipulative. This person, it seems like, is trapped in a prison of their own creation. I don't feel that this person is to be trusted, okay? I get some very manipulative, like all of these cards together, okay? The Magician, the Queen of Swords, the Eight of Swords, the Seven of Swords, okay? Oh, and then right underneath of that, what do we have? The Six of Wands. Yeah, I feel like this person is just like looking for lack of a better term, like narcissistic supply or whatever the fuck it's called. Like they're looking for attention and fucking validation. And perhaps, you have really shown them a lot of sympathy and patience and love in the past. It's like they know that you'll put up with their fucking shit. So they keep coming back. They keep coming back. And they play on, they know exactly what buttons to push. They know exactly what to say or do to get you to, oh, it's gonna be okay. Fuck that, okay? I'm here to tell you this Valentine's Day, I really urge you to choose yourself instead of this person. I feel very compelled to say, before I even get to the last question of the reading, which is, what's the most important thing that you need to know about the future of this connection? I feel like the most important thing you need to know is choose you, okay? Boundaries. Boundaries. And open up your eyes, group number 2, and just see this person for who they are and what they are. But we're going to go ahead and pull some cards for the final question anyway. So what is the most important thing that group number 2 needs to know about the future of this connection? So we've got Feather. Think first before you judge. That's a very interesting message. We've got Villain. You can always rewrite the story. So here's what I'm getting off of these messages. And I guess this is honestly kind of a moment in which I need to check myself, because that's what these messages are indicating. Regardless of what this person does or what they've done in the past, regardless what their motivations are, it is not any of our place to judge that, because it's their journey, okay? And it may feel good in the moment to sort of villainize someone like this, but ask yourself, does that really help? Does it really help to villainize them? Because the truth is, they are just a spiritual being having a human experience just like me and just like you. So perhaps the thing that will bring you the most peace is to have gratitude for this person and to love this person, not in the same way that you've loved them in the past, which I feel like for some of you may have actually come from an egoic place. It may have come from a place of you wanting to feel needed and wanting to feel loved and giving and giving and giving, even when you didn't have anything left to give. And the truth was, it wasn't coming from a place of unconditional love. It was coming from a void you felt inside of you. You were desperate for this person's love because you weren't loving yourself. You were desperate for their validation because you don't value yourself. So at the end of the day, they're on their own journey, learning their own lessons too. So maybe the most proactive, productive, freeing thing, group number 2, that you could do in regards to this situation is to stop writing this person as a villain and to think before you judge them. And instead, just have grace for them, have gratitude for the experience that you've had together and everything that it's taught you, and love them as a human being from afar. That doesn't mean let them drain you, but, send them love energetically, and at the same time, show your self-love by setting firm boundaries and bringing this cycle to a close so that there's no more of this toxic shit happening. Because I feel like this is a situation that will continue as long as you allow it. Okay? So that is what I've got for you. Whew. I know that was a heavy reading, group number 2. I love you guys. Please let me know in the comments if it resonated with you. And again, if you're interested in a personalized version of this, a personal reading, let me know. All of the deets are in the box below. And until next time, I'm sending you so much love and light. Peace. Group number 3. So if you chose the Angel Aura Quartz Crystal and the Cosmic Slumber Deck, welcome to your Lost Love Letters reading for February 2022. So what we're going to start off with here, group number 3, is some messages. So what we're digging into here is if this person that you're thinking of could say anything to you right now, February 2022, what would it be? So if they were to knock on your door after just downing a bunch of truth serum or liquid courage, so to speak, what would they say to you? Let's find out. So if this person could say anything to group 3, what would it be? It's complicated. But is it? Let's find out. So what else? 2 more cards. So if this person could say anything to group number 3, what would it be? Oh dear. Give me one more. Wow, we got this one in the pile previous as well. So bottom of the deck, we've got, I left before you could leave me. So we've got, it's complicated. Please let me go. And mental health. This is the card that actually came out in the previous pile as well, or group number 2. So let's talk about it. So actually, before we even do that, I do want to pull one more card from a different deck, okay? because I've done it for the other piles as well. So give me one more card here. One more card. If this person could say anything to group number 3, what would it be? So you're never far from my mind, is what it says. Goodness. And then right underneath of that, or bottom of the deck rather, it says, I wish I had told you how much you really meant to me. So group number 3, let's talk about it. I definitely feel like this person is maybe not in the best place. This person may be struggling with their mental health, okay? I feel like that I'm getting some real scorpionic vibes, and this person doesn't necessarily have to be a Scorpio, but I do feel like there's a lot going on here in this, within this person. I do feel like how they feel about you and the experience that the two of you shared is complicated, and that you had a pretty big impact on them. I do, of course, get the sense that they did leave you. You're going to know pretty quick if that's your story or not. Take it as it resonates. But this person can definitely still feel your energy, or, you know, I get the sense this person knows that you are, you know, perhaps still holding on to them, even if it's just energetic. And this person, I'm getting the vibe this person wants better for you. Like this person feels like they're just a fucked up mess, basically. They've got some issues. It's messy. It's complicated. They still think about you, but they know that they're not in the right state of mind, or, you know, the right emotional or mental state to entertain anything, you know, with you. And I don't even feel like it has anything to do with you. I feel like it's very much to do with them. I feel like every reason that they left you had to do with them and not you. It's almost like they ran away from you, perhaps in their mind, before you really, the curtain was really pulled back, like the Wizard and the Wizard of Oz or whatever, you know. They didn't want you to see what a train wreck, or just what a complete shit show that they really are. They may have a darker side that you never really experienced. You may have like sensed it was there. That's the kind of vibes I'm getting. Like I definitely get like kind of a dark kind of feeling. It's very different than either of the other piles for sure. So let's keep going. So they, bottom line before we move on, just to summarize, like what would they tell you? They would tell you, hey, I'm fucked up, and like move on from me, you know, like I promise you don't want any part in this, you know. And furthermore, they would want to tell you, I left you for reasons that had nothing to do with you. I left you because I just knew that eventually you would see me for who I really am, and you would find out all of this sticky, shitty stuff, and you would run. So I just went ahead and pulled the plug so I could save both of us or let's be clear, more than anybody, I could save myself the grief of being exposed. So that is what they would say to you. So how do they currently feel about you, though? Like, how do they truly feel in their heart about you? So we're going to dip into the deck that you chose, the Cosmic Slumber Tarot. So how does this person truly feel about group number 3? How does this person truly feel about group number 3? Yikes. Wow. Give me one more overall. Yeah, I mean, this is actually just, it's really sad. I mean, it's just such a sad vibe. Bottom of the deck is the Six of Cups. Like, I feel like this person really does care for you. They feel, you feel kind of like home to them, they miss you. They miss you. They think about you a lot. You truly are, like this card, you are never far from my mind. I feel like there's a lot that rings true in that. You really are this person's like dream come true. Like you kind of do represent their perfect partner, their perfect ideal. Like they see you as somebody, Ten of Pentacles, that they could, build a life with. And it's in a very grounded, practical way, but still loving. Like with the Six of Cups, the Nine of Cups, like it's not just practical, it's all the things. We've got the Emperor, you make this person want to step up and be better and be more, but there's this Five of Swords energy. And let me tell you what the fuck this is. It's my least favorite card in the tarot. Fuck this card. Hate this card. And it's all coming together for me. Like, I feel like that this person has their demons, and a lot of it's just ego. It's fucking ego. Like, this person they don't want to be vulnerable. They don't want anybody, especially not you, who they see as their, as their ideal. They don't want to let you in. They don't want to let you see their darkness, They don't want to let you see the fucked up parts of them and the messy parts of them. They only want to display perfection and its ego. There's this energy of, wanting to win at all costs. Even if the cost is being with you. They would rather be miserable without you and wallow in their misery and their darkness and their whatever fucking hole that they've dug for themselves. For some of them, like, actually, this is the first time I've done this in this reading, but I'm curious. I'm curious as to what this is really about. Like, the complicated, is it just their mental health that they struggle with? And it's like there's like shame, or there's some sort of shame here that's tied up here. Like they're ashamed of something, and it could be their mental health, but I'm wondering if it's anything else. Tell me more about this Five of Swords. Tell me more. Four of Swords. Yeah. I think that's exactly what it is. I think this person's got like mental health issues that perhaps they feel ashamed of. Like this person could have been raised in an environment that, which takes one to know one. And this is just an example, but for example, it could have been like in an environment where mental health was treated like it wasn't real. Like I legitimately grew up in a household where depression and anxiety and even like ADD or ADHD, things like that. My dad would say like, that shit isn't real. Like, it was basically looked at as those are just weak people. Those are just excuses for lazy, weak people. Something like that, and that may not be the case. Take it as it resonates. But I do feel like that this person that you're inquiring about has some sort of mental health issues that they feel some sort of shame around. And it's like attached to their ego in a way that they're unable to break through. Like they're unable to be vulnerable enough with anybody, including you, perhaps especially you, to be able to truly be present, as a partner. It has nothing to do with you, group number 3. That's a fact. Because how this person really feels about you is that you're the dream. Like husband material, wifey material. Like everything that they could ever want, everything they've ever dreamed of. 9 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, the Emperor. But that 5 of Swords, is why they left you before you could leave them. It's ego. They would rather not fully disclose and be vulnerable and tell you the real reasons that they left. They would rather just say it's complicated and leave it at that than be open and vulnerable, about their own dark side. I keep squirming. I feel like that this person is, is that way. Like this person is uncomfortable. I think listening to this reading would make this person uncomfortable. So cross watchers beware. Anyways, let's move forward. So what do they want? All of this being said, group number 3. So what do they want with you moving forward? So what does this person want with group number 3 moving forward? What do they want? What is their ideal situation as far as the future moving forward, if anything, with group number 3? What do they want moving forward with group number 3? Wow, the Star. So at their core, what they want moving forward is to heal things between the two of you. Tell me more. Queen of Cups. Wow. They want to be vulnerable. Like they want to open up to you. They want to be real. They want to be raw. They want to be vulnerable. They want to show you their darkness. I do. I mean, I don't know why I keep getting this fucking such a specific story, but I feel like for those of you that are female watching for a male, I feel like this could be a situation where you're dealing with a man here who had a father that was like, suck it the fuck up, boys don't cry, that kind of shit. This kid was perhaps maybe is a water sign, maybe not, but regardless of their zodiac, fuck zodiac signs, no matter what sign or whatever, or, astrological predisposition, as a human obviously has feelings and was in one way or another as a child shamed for having said feelings. That is very much what the vibe. Let me know in the comments if that resonates. So let's keep going here. We're going to get a couple more. So what do they want moving forward? What do they want moving forward with group number 3? Wow. Bottom of the deck, we've got the Lovers. They want to have a true partnership. They want to have a true partnership. And they understand that in order to have a true partnership, that you have to have two people that are willing to be vulnerable. We've got the 4 of Pentacles and we've got the Knight of Pentacles. What do they want moving forward? It's like they're saving up their coins so that they will be able to offer you something real with that Knight of Pentacles. They want to show up for you in a real way. I feel like this person wants to be the emperor for you. And I'm not like fucking, don't gender aside, doesn't matter. Man, woman, it doesn't matter. But this person wants that. Like they want to be solid and stable and offer you something real. And I like it. I love the vibes. I do. I feel like this is a person that is actually, no wonder I was getting like the scorpionic vibes or whatever. You know, Scorpio is such a misunderstood energy. It is. And the well runs deep, as they say. I feel like this person has probably been misunderstood their whole life. Like there's so much more to this person than anyone has ever acknowledged. And perhaps you, group number 3, like you saw them. They let you see them maybe more than they have others. But that feels very unsafe for them. It's very scary. Like being vulnerable in that way is very scary to this person. Whew. This is heavy. Some heavy shit. All right, so let's keep going here, group number 3. So will they ever actually make a move? That's the $1 million question. So all of this being said, will this person ever actually make a move? Will they ever actually make a move towards group number 3? Give me one more overall energy. Wow. I don't know. I don't know group number 3. I feel like this person is going through a cycle right now. Like, it's like this person is trying to just escape the burden that they feel with this 10 of Wands. And I feel like this person right now is just acting a fool. Like they're, you know, exploring all of their options. They're distracting themselves, you know, perhaps in like connections that are just bullshit or whatever, you know, just distracting. This is like the frattiest. This is like, this 7 of Wands here looks like a fucking fraternity house to me. It's like a bunch of young boys that are just like fighting just to fight, you know, just like being fucking morons, you know. And then that Knight of Wands, like, I don't know. This just like gives off some real bro vibes. Like, I feel like that this person, even if it's a woman, is just doing some real meaningless shit right now in order to avoid dealing with the moon. Like in order to avoid dealing with the burden that is their own feelings and emotions. And I feel like for the foreseeable future, that may be what this person is doing. So I know that may not be the fun answer, but it's the truth. And many of you out there, like, you're going to know exactly what I mean because you're watching this person do it. You know, let me know in the comments if that resonates. Like, you're watching this person just act like a fucking moron. And you're like, what the fuck? Like, I know that there's so much more to this person than this shit. This is stupid, you know? Like, you saw a different side of them. And then you may, like, some of you may even have, like, friends that you've said that to, and they're like, I don't see it. I don't fucking see what you see. But you're not crazy. I do feel like this person, there is something deeper there, but it makes this person incredibly uncomfortable. Makes them incredibly uncomfortable. I'm going to see what else I can find out about if they'll ever make a move. Let's see here. Will this person ever make a move? I'm going to get one more card. One more card here. Will this person ever make a move? Wow. We had 2 cards pop out. It's the 2 of Cups and the 9 of Cups. Bottom of the deck, it's the 10 of Wands again. I knew I just felt that I needed to fucking do that. Because I don't normally do that. I normally just take the face value answer and just accept it. Here's what I'm going to tell you, group 3. I do feel like that once, if and when, we'll say this, if and when your person can deal with the 10 of Wands, like can go within and process their emotions and get to a place where they're willing to be vulnerable, that yeah, like this person very well may finally act on their feelings, act on their emotions towards you, which is, you know, making you that 2 of Cups type of offer. Why? Because you're their 9 of Cups. Like it's a wish fulfillment. But I'm not certain that this person is going to be ready or willing to do that anytime soon. And let me be clear, the last fucking thing you need to be doing is waiting around, you know, for anybody. So take all of this as it resonates, but understand. And we're about to get some advice and guidance for you, group number 3. But yeah, it's just very important to me when I do these readings to like make sure that I'm never, ever even like, I don't even want there to be like any sort of ambiguity in the messages that I'm bringing forth. I'm never going to recommend that you sit and wait around for somebody, because you have a journey too, you know, and perhaps your 2 of Cups and your 9 of Cups isn't this person, you know, and this person may think that you are that for them right now. And that's just a part of their journey right now. At the very least, though, I will say this, you have been a major influence in this person's life. Like you've had a major impact, a very positive impact on this person. That is the vibe that I get. And it doesn't matter what happens, this person will always have gratitude for you, group number 3, because you perhaps have been the first person that has truly seen them, you know, like gives me cold chills. So let's go ahead and get the final question here of the spread knocked out, which is, what is the most important thing that you need to know about the future of this? What is the most important thing that group number 3 should know about the future? Wow, I love this. Oh, another pile got this card too. I can't remember if it was 1 or 2, but I think it was pile 1. But it says, sun, paint the sun back into your sky. Exactly. Like, don't make this person your sun, you know? You got to paint the sun back into your sky. Like as within, so without. You got to find a way to raise your vibration and move beyond this and make peace with this. You've got to be your first priority. Look at this. And I love this. For perhaps some of you are artists or just like very visual people. You'll notice like both of these gals here are like doing art, making art. What the fuck am I trying to say? They're arting. You know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, like you're the author of your own story, you know? Paint the sun back into your sky. Be your own first priority. And I love this card too. The very first card that popped out says, mirror, treat your body like the palace it is. And I feel like that's going to be personal, you know, to each of you. But perhaps for some of you, like, if some of you struggle with that, like struggle with body image issues, or, you know, like some sort of like, you know, eating disorder or something like that. Anything in which you're, you know, not treating your body well. The message is clear. Like, that's something important that you need to address moving forward. That's very much connected to this connection and to this situation. You control the narrative of your life. That's the bottom line. Group number 3. I'm going to grab an affirmation for you guys. But yeah, let me know in the conversation. What am I saying? I guess there could be a conversation going on below. But yeah, let me know in the box below, in the comments rather, if this resonated with you, what parts of it did and didn't. One last affirmation here. One last affirmation. Oh, I love this. What a great way to end this reading. So it says, my true safety lies in my capacity to align with the love of the universe. Oh, I love that. So yeah, just know, group number 3, that you're safe. You're safe. Like, we're all just spiritual beings having a human experience, floating around here in Earth School, and you're safe. And anytime you feel unsafe or you feel hopeless or helpless, realize, like, it's time to realign with love. Not fear, love and gratitude. That's where your true safety lies, is in your ability, you know, to align with that. So that is what I've got for you guys. I love you so much. Again, if you're interested in a personalized version of this reading, I do have some openings for February. So check out my website. All the deets are in the box below. And until next time, I'm sending you guys so much love and light. Happy Valentine's Day. Mwah. Bye.